Hello there, I'm Daniel, and today I'll have a look at a yo-yo from Australia that I got from the Sydney National Competition this year, and that being the V13 yo-yo. Here, now, and since I did a video on the V12 yo-yo on my channel, that I bought this, and I'm looking forward to review this today. And also I got a green because you see when on video, but before I get to the yo-yo, be sure you check out my website from description below, or you're going to check out my yo shop with all the yos and stuff from Japan, and we're shipping for Australia and New Zealand. Very cool, no right? Now, let's get to the yo-yo, shall we? So what's this yo-yo? Well, this V13 Deepspin is a material from MagicYoyo. This yo-yo does have a unique look in design works with the mirror bolted with pasty plastic elements that I reckon might improve performance and distribution. Maybe this might count as a hybrid yo-yo. Like many of the recent fingerspin yo-yos in the market, it includes a fingerspin dibble here, which we get to wear in the video. And the coloring was pretty neat and yet vibrant here. You can get this in red, blue, and other colors. I got this one in green because not only it looks pretty nice to look at, and green is one of my favorite colors, the elements also grow for black light too. Pretty cool now, right? Will it be an improvement over the V12 yo-yo, or is this enough for the rubber spin? Let's find out. The stability. Firstly, it seems like that the yo can hold in many yo tricks because of the light design in the way, which does feel a bit heavier, and this helps with stability and for weight distribution, making it fun to play with, and also helps for the performance too. This yo-yo can handle speed, tech, and float yo tricks, and it doesn't tilt much most of the time. Not only the weight makes it good for yo tricks, it also makes it good for weight distribution and is capable for light and heavy yo tricks. The catchability. This yo does have a pretty good light shade, as you can see, which makes it perfect for catching and performing any yo tricks you can think of. I could do string tricks, halaka tricks, bind tricks, and caliber tricks. The light shade helps to make the catchability easier and better for any yo trick you can think of. I fishing can even perform tricks behind my back. That's how good the catchability is, that I can run tricks behind my back. I also love performing bind tricks with the yo-yo because of that sound, and it's pretty satisfying to hear that rich sound, and any bind tricks I performed in the video, all based in a mirror body and light shade that not only makes it easy to perform freestyle binds, but also make the sound too, with both decisives. When you open this out of the box, the yo will come unresponsive, meaning it doesn't come back up until you perform a bind trick. This kind of response is perfect for any potential and advanced yo tricks. And with the upgrade kit that also includes a band and actual removal tools, you can use it to switch an actual band and axle when you walk your first band or axle for this yo-yo. But unfortunately, it doesn't come with small bearing, at least for mine. So that means that you need a small bearing and axle, which doesn't bring water. The bearings included look the same to me. But don't worry, this yo-yo works with small bearings that go on single stickers in the yo-yo. If you can play with a small bearing, good for you. The spin time test. When you fold the yo-yo down, it can spin up to 2 minutes. That's a pretty good spin time right there. It's pretty well enough for any yo tricks. Here are the yo specs in the screen. The grind test. I've seen videos of yo players pull a fingerspin in the air trick with yo-yo because of the dipple, but doesn't work like advertised. Well, yes, it did work for real. The dipple holds your finger fine as you do fingerspin and DA tricks. but unfortunately it shares the same problem as the V12 Yoyo, and that being that the depot might be difficult for other fingerspin tricks, as it can slip off when you're not precise enough sometimes, and it also wobbles too in fingerspin. I'm not saying it doesn't work, far from it, it's just that it just needs improvement and you need to practice to learn other fingerspin tricks with this. But can you do other grind tricks? Well, it's not capable for pull stop for me. Finger grinds actually works pretty great as it runs like butter. Tongue grind works pretty good too with the in-wing and fun tricks, which also makes it easier for tongue grinds too. Also to aware about the smell when you do fun on tongue grinds with this. I don't get the smell every time I do the two grind tricks. Here is the demonstration of this Yoyo. Let's go. To my conclusion, the V13 Deepspin is not only a great potential Yoyo at its own, it's also a decent fingerspin Yoyo for when you want to learn a DA and other fingerspin tricks. Thanks to the great distribution, catchability, and all kinds of stuff, I would say that it's my new favorite Yoyo from MagicYoyo. And the main reason being that it could go by material Yoyo and can count as a comparison Yoyo too. Here are the pros and cons. For the pros, firstly, the stability works pretty great because of its distribution and design. The Yoyo can tilt in most Yoyo tricks and is also good for eating some complex tricks too. The stability helps for many Yoyo tricks work people against stock most of the time. The catchability also works perfectly because of the washer and again, the design. Not only works great on string tricks, it's also good for harassing, hooks, bind, and counter tricks too. Thanks to the rod shape, it also makes it good for some complex and tricky rod tricks you can perform with Yoyo. When you're into fingerspin or DA tricks, the Yoyo works for those tricks with the fingerspin depot as a spin on your finger line and makes it good for when the DA trick. Same goes on other grind tricks, except for pull stuff that is. You can perform finger grind, thumb grind, and any tongue grind pretty well with the Yoyo. The Yoyo does run pretty well and actually feels the touch like butter when you're spinning, and it's also comfortable in my hands and feels pretty smooth. It's just one of the reasons why it works on finger grind, and the other reason is the mirror body. And lastly, the Yoyo does have many colorways and it looks pretty good to look at. While it comes with basic colors like red, blue, green, and even black, the volume is pretty vibrant and does make it easy to see. Also, the PC ring and the design does make the Yoyo stand out from the others. Not only the vibrant color volume, it also includes the elements in plastic/metal body for our distribution and performance in Yoyo tricks. like I said before, the green one I got also gloves of black white to regardless of the color volume. And for the cons. Firstly, like the other fingerspin Yoyo besides color, I think it should improve the default to make it easy to perform other fingerspin tricks besides the DA trick. Just that the default is not really deep enough to make consistent fingerspin tricks. Once again, I'm not saying it doesn't work, far for it. It's just the default itself needs improving. This is just my feedback after all. Do I recommend this Yoyo? Well, yes, I recommend Yoyo for anyone who's looking for the rarest fingerspin Yoyo in the market. You can get the Yoyo from MagicYoyo site, and like the last Yoyo I reviewed, there were many, and I mean too many sites that sells the Yoyo today. Actually, this whole week I reached out in the last review. If you're interested in getting the Yoyo, go ahead and get the Yoyo for any of the links listed in the description below. Either one will still sell one to this day. If you're looking for a hybrid first volume 2 Yoyo to find for special Yoyo trick, and you all DA and other fingerspin tricks, this is the Yoyo for you. I will rate this Yoyo an 8.5 out of 10. Alright, that's the video for today. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.